Hi guys, this is Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today's video is part of a video hop. This is the Not Too Shabby Gnomie Coffee Hop, or hashtag N2S Gnomie Coffee. And we're going to be playing with these cute little gnomes. This is the stamp and die of the month for the month of May 2022, and it is just full of these cute little gnomes. I absolutely love them. This one I've already used in my planner, so if you want to see how I did that, you want to check out this other video. But look at that. We've got one that has some chocolate chip cookies that she likes to eat with her coffee. This other one has lots of bows and has a little heart on her coffee mug. And then this last one down here has got a hat full of hearts and covered in coffee beans while they're drinking their coffee. And of course there are some extra coffee mugs and some other things to go along with it. The sentiments in this stamp set are life happens, coffee helps, and I love this. This is too cool. It says, nobody talk to me until I've had my coffee. So this is just so adorable. There is also going to be a giveaway on this hop, so you'll want to be sure to check out all of the details down in the description after we are all done. But let me give you kind of the lowdown on there. There is going to be a link to a Rafflecopter. The giveaway is going to close on May 14th, and the winner will be announced on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel. So one winner will receive a $25 gift card to the Not Too Shabby Shop. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on the video. I do know that you're going to want to check out all the hop videos because there's going to be a lot of inspiration, and that's going to be super fun because who doesn't love coffee cards? What I'm going to be using I'm going to start off with my background. So for my background, I'm going to be using this coffee bean stencil that's from Honeybee Stamps. Is the only one, I think, the only one I have in my stash. I do have some other coffee type of things. I do have different shades of brown though, so I think I'm going to start off with my vintage photo. I'm going to start off in the corner because I'm not 100% sure what the color is going to look like and if it's going to give me the color of brown that I want. I also have no idea how these little blending brushes are going to go, but that actually looks pretty good. To be honest, it is not picking it up as fast as I want, so let me do an easy, and then I can do some deeper color on a few. So I'm just going over kind of lightly with this. So I have it kind of adhered down onto, this is a Make It Art station. So I've got the stencil held down with the magnets that come with that, and then behind my cardstock to keep it from shifting around, because even if I've got one part kind of down, it doesn't mean the whole thing's gonna work. I cut a piece of the new Ranger Media Mat, and I have got that behind my card panel, and that is keeping everything pretty stable. I think this looks pretty cool. I've got some that are darker, some that are lighter, and I think that is going to give kind of a nice kind of organic look. Let's see what that looks like after taking the magnets off. I do like it. That is a pretty cool background. And so this is the pad that I was talking about that I was using. I've got it cut down, and I've been using it in my die cutting machine and will in a bit also. And it's been working absolutely awesome. Okay, so I'm going to stamp these guys out using some Gina K Amalgam ink. Okay, so for the skin, I'm going to start off with the hands and her nose, and I'm going to be using my FS markers. And FS, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the pinkish one. FS5 is actually lighter than FS3. FS5 is kind of a, I don't know, it is a flesh tone. It's kind of a yellowy orange kind of flesh tone. So I'll go ahead and start with that, saturating the paper. And then I'm going to go in with FS3 to kind of give a little bit of definition there. And now I'm going to start on the hat. I think I want some pinks just because I think that would be so cute with those little bows. So I've actually got 3 colors of pink. I've got PP, and these are all Spectrum Noir markers. I've got PP1 as my lightest, PP2 is going to be a darker color, and then I've got CR4 that I think I'm going to use that for the bows themselves. This is going to make it so that that has kind of the accent. But the base color is going to be my PP1. This is the highlight color, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down first. You don't really have to do, like I tend to do a lot, and take a ton of time when you're doing your coloring. You can get a lot of it done quicker, and I kind of remember this and then forget it again. But you can go ahead and put your base color, your lightest color down to kind of saturate everything. And even if you go over the lines, it's okay because you're going to come back in with a darker color anyway. And I think I do want this band where it's rolled up. I do want that kind of color too. And I don't want to go over the lines into the white of my cup though, because you know what? I'm going to leave that one as a white. So now I'm going in with my PP2, which is a little bit darker, not a lot, but a little bit darker to just kind of give a little bit of definition to my little hat here. So I'm going to come in with it. You could always go darker, but I'm wanting this to kind of be a really light feminine color. So this is going to be a feminine card. So I'm coming in from both of the sides and up from that band a bit. And a little bit of shadow underneath the bows. I am going back over it a couple of times to kind of deepen that color a little bit. And now I'm going to come in with my lightest again and just blend it out a little bit. Also just realized that I didn't add any kind of definition to my little band there. So I'm bringing a little bit of darker in to kind of give it a little bit of a roll look, and then coming back in with the lighter. And when it dries, it should dry back having a kind of a cool look. For the bows, I'm going in with the CR4, which is a darker color. And I think I'm going to make them all solid. I was going to try to do a little bit of definition, but you know what? You don't really have to either. So I think that looks pretty cute. Also going to do the same kind of thing for the coffee mug. I want that koozie to match the hat. So here's some of the dark. And I'm going to come in with the light. So it's got a little bit of a roll look, and a little bit of a curved look, and then I'm coming in with the darker, the CR4 for the heart. And I think I want the same kind of thing on her outfit. So let's do that to her dress. And then I'm going to go in with this darker color also for her little shoes. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do the coffee cup. Doesn't really need a lot, but I am going to add a little bit of places with shading. And then some color from the side. And I'm actually going over that pink a little bit because all the gray is going to do is add a little bit of a tone change there to make it look a little bit curved, which means if you don't have multiple colors to work with, you can always use your gray marker to deepen that color a little bit to make it look a little bit better. Now I'm blending it out just a touch with my colorless blender, and now that's going to turn out pretty cute there. Next I'm going to go do the hair, and I decided I'm going to make her hair be a redhead, but orange red. So actually, I think I am going to go in with the darker color first. And she's got curly hair, so I'm going to add some additional curls in the white space here. You know, not just the places that are already showing as being curled. And then add a little bit of shadow where there would be shadows behind the cup and under the brim of her hat. So let's see what it looks like when I start blending it out. It does lighten up some of that darker orange. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit more of the definition back because it did blend out a bit, but that just gives you a little bit more texture. Now that everything is colored and cut out, I'll go ahead and start putting this all together, just using a dot liner adhesive to adhere all of my panels down. And some of the scraps that I had, I decided I'm going to use that kind of to break the panel up a little bit. Behind my little gnome there. So it's kind of going to look like a belly band, but not. And then I'm going to pop my little gnome up on some foam tape. So here we go. And that's going to finish up this card for today's hop. Be sure to check out all of the other hoppers in the hop because I know they're going to have a lot of inspirational projects for you to see. If you want to see more videos where I'm using some more not too Shabby Shop products, be sure to check out this playlist. You guys have a wonderful day, and remember, if I can make it, you can too. Have a great day.